what I like people to know me as is multilingual, multicultural, passionate about change making, and absolutely a visionary for this industry, okay? Let me get to know you a little bit more here. On your piece of papers, I want you to write something down. My team will be walking around. We're going to find one we love, and we're going to say it. So on your piece of paper, let's get some pens out. Let's get some pens out. On your piece of paper, I want you to look at these 3 words right here. Yeah. Actually, could you hold that? Thank you, Katie. Thank you so much, Katie. Okay, here, credibility, speed, and uniqueness. And we have the bolded word disruption right there. Please write down on your piece of paper, largely, I might add, which word do you find the most important out of these 3 words? Uniqueness, speed, or credibility? I will give you just a moment to do so. Team, please find 3 uncomfortable people, okay? Please find them, and I want you to read what their piece of paper says. I also want you to tell us their name and where they're from. Okay, so Vanessa's going to choose one, and Bashak is going to choose one, and Ozjan, could you help choose somebody? Thank you. Write it down, write it down. We need proof that you answered what you answered, okay? 5, 4. Everyone look at your friend. Make sure they wrote it down. You know, this is like the pop quiz where you're like, that's what I said. Erase. No. Okay. Let's say Vanessa. Who do you have, and what did they say? Where's Vanessa? Credibility. Okay, thank you so much, Bashak. Thank you, thank you. Vanessa? Another credibility. Okay, thank you. And from what country? Australia. And the first country was where? US. Okay, thank you. So, Ozjan, where are you? Yes, hi. What did they write down? Disruption. Okay, that was not an option. Thank you. She needs more coffee, somebody. So, okay, sounds good. So disruption, great choice. Always the right answer, okay. So let's go ahead and go to the next slide, Katie. So we surveyed our users, and you'll learn a little bit more about who our users are, but we surveyed our users in about 51 countries, and we asked this exact question. Katie, this is Katie, everybody. Give Katie a round of applause. Okay. Katie, about how many people did we get the survey back from?
It was just over 5,000 responses. Yeah.
Okay, we did a little last minute, not gonna lie. So over 5,000 responses, and we got 73% credibility is the most important. Can anybody be bold and raise your hand if you agree with this? Credibility in education is the most important factor. Okay, a little half right, okay. Let's talk about speed. Speed at which you do business. Okay, can I get a hand raised if this is the most important factor in 2024? I see 1 hand, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, okay. And uniqueness. Woo, wow, surprise, surprise. So these numbers do not represent the statistics of this room, okay? You are proving that all my users don't know anything. Just kidding, Instagram. Don't. We love you. We love you, okay? So here, I would absolutely love to look at my notes to make sure I don't forget the point I want to say. My Face ID. Here we go. Okay, so this is quite interesting. Next slide. But before we talk about that, let's talk about what scares us in education, okay? Again, team, please go find somebody. Please, everybody, get out a pen and paper and write down what scares you. What scares you about this industry in 2024? Popular answers are usually ChatGPT, AI. These are the buzzwords. Modern tech. Please write this down. I don't see writing. Okay, write this down. What do you find fearful in your businesses, in your growth, in your marketing, in your sales this year in 2024 in the education industry? Okay, Bashak, Ozcan, and Vanessa, please find somebody. Find somebody new. Let's get some guys this time. We had a lot of women speaking last time, which is fine. I love that. Okay, Vanessa, what do we have back there? Nothing yet. Okay. Did you go to the same person, Ozcan? Oh. What was the answer? What scares this person? Modern technology. And where are you from? India. Thank you so much. Yes, Vanessa. AI. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. Yes, Bashak. From South Africa, okay. And what's terrifying you? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Say it one more time. Okay. Indoctrination. Well, tough guy over here has all the answers to everything. Please go see him because he will solve all your business problems, okay? Okay, so what's scary to us? You know, I wrote this down while we were talking. In the first panel, real world leadership. Jennifer Herrera, forgive me if I say a name wrong, I'm really sorry. But Jennifer Herrera and Thomas Moffat, and his keyword of flapping, which I will never forget, they were talking about this. This is quite scary, what's happening in our future, what's happening this year, what's happened in this last year, with just these 3 topics alone, much less all the other things in education. In the third panel, we did hear in the higher education emissions panel, we heard a lot about, hey, y'all, this is the I'm from Texas. I say y'all a lot, okay? Yeah, I say y'all. So they said, you know, it's just the way it is. We got to adapt. It's terrifying, yes, but we got to adapt. It's true, okay? That is scary, and change is scary, and we can have all the keynotes we want about that. But what we definitely want to know is what scares you, because that's what we're here to talk about today. And that's what my team wants to learn from you at this conference. We didn't come here for sales or for registrations. We came to learn what you care about. We represent 30 different countries on my team, on our team. But what we don't know is what you lose sleep about at night. And there's real things to be worried about. How do you stand out? How do you shine bright? How do you disrupt? Let's be honest, education. It's kind of not a sexy industry, is it? You know, let's read the ABCs, let's talk about math, let's talk about making the future bright, big, and bold, but there's no sexy marketing. You don't have a beautiful man or woman showing the phonics book, okay? Education's kind of old, which is fine. It's good, it's strong, it's needed, it's classy, it's traditional, it's important. But in 2024, in a digital world, in 2024, where all the kids want to be Instagram stars or influencers, shouldn't we also be considering and thinking about and worrying about and praying about what scares us? How to have successful businesses. How do you love kids? How do you love kids and the people you teach and the industries you support and the women you empower and everything awesome I just heard up here, the military people who we train and the corporate institutions we improve with all of our brilliant consulting? How do we do that if nobody sees us? No one's going to see us coming here to this conference. I mean, we're cool. We're in Dubai. Instagram hashtag conference 2.0 and Dubai. But how are people really going to see us? How are we truly going to make that difference to the maximum of our ability? That's your responsibility. Can I get a show of hands? Who's a business owner? I don't know about you, but what keeps me awake at night is everything. What keeps me awake at night is, am I doing the most I can do with the most energy I can potentially have to improve this world and make it a better place? Am I actually making a difference? Am I losing my health and drinking way too much coffee for a reason? Is it actually going to make a difference to my team, to the people in the world, or to the people in education? That's what I lose sleep about at night. Does anybody else somewhat, please don't show me I'm crazy. Does anybody else think the same thing? Why are we doing it? The world's changing so fast. AI is changing everything so fast. What could we do that's really going to make a difference on this global scale? Okay. A lot of doomsday, a lot of scary stuff, sorry. Next, this is the slide. I'm going to tell you about my story. I was invited to this conference because of my story, okay? There was a woman in the last speech who I want to address. Her name was Dr. Maria Presenton. Hi. Can you come here? Can I go down? No. I have heels. I will fall. Don't do that. Could you please tell me a little bit about your story, where you were raised and where you're based right now?
Thank you. So I'm a mixed blood Portuguese from Macau, Asian, left home when I was 15, bought a one-way ticket. People told me I couldn't do what I wanted to do because I dreamt really big when I was in primary school. So I saved up some money, and basically I bought a one-way ticket and left for Europe.
I want to be your friend because our stories are kind of similar, actually. Not only that, but I'm going to hold your hand because I'm emotional in this part. Part of the lockdown she was talking about in Asia, that was me. That was my team of 30 people in China, okay? We lost our business. We grew by 4,000% in education. We were making a difference in a country. And it was gone due to politics. And it was gone due to money and who was earning the most. Overnight, everything I worked for 9 years was wiped away. So I don't know if anybody else understands this, but when you spoke, I had to leave the room, not because I don't like you, but because I'm still going to therapy for it. Okay?
4-year lockdown.
Absolutely. 4-year lockdown, exactly. And I don't know about you, but I was locked in my apartment for 5.5 months with a bolt on my door. Okay, I saw things I never want to see. Now, these are scary, sad things. Thank you so much. And I really do want to have coffee with you soon, okay? Actually, can you help me down? I don't want to fall. Thank you. Thank you. I really do want to connect with you. You made me remember some things. The point is, and the reason I tell you this super sad story, everything I did, everything I fought for was gone instantly. I worked so hard. I was making a difference. We were helping the education industry of a whole entire country. And it's still gone. And that scares me. Things can be gone. AI can remove it. Things can be gone. So what are you going to do about it? Make a difference. Exactly. Have the human touch. Be one-on-one with people. Be disruptive. Okay. So at any point, any of you guys can come and talk to us today or tomorrow, this week about this stuff. I'm happy to talk about these things, but this topic will make me cry. So please tread lightly. Okay? But my team of 30 people, they're all having mental health problems now because of this. We're all struggling. But you know what? We said, no, that's not how this story is going to end. We left, we entered the international market, and within 6 months, we're now in 51 countries. Okay? We're very proud. My team, they never sleep. Okay? That might be an HR violation, but they love their jobs, right? Right. We are now in 51 countries. We're now supporting NGOs. We're now out there in refugee camps helping. We are now giving back to society, and even more so, we are now empowering educators around the world and the businesses to be out there and be different. Because who knows what's going to happen out there in this world? I sure don't. I sure don't. So on the next slide here, let's get real for a second. Okay? And while we get real, let's get real and talk about why does this lady have a flamingo on the stage? I would like for you to meet Flappy. Where's the military guy? Where's he at? Oh, is he not here?
Thomas.
Oh, flapping, the military guy who was saying all the flapping. This is Flappy, I just named him, Flappy the flamingo. Okay, he's from Dubai. And let me show you something on the screen here. Conference 2.0 said, Stacey, where is your speech? And I said, I'm busy. I'm tired, I'm busy. Stacey, where's your speech? So 2 days ago, my team arrived to Dubai. And we said, we need coffee. So we went to the beach. And at the beach, somebody really was good at sales, okay? They said, buy the flamingo. We said, that's brilliant. We're here, we don't have a pool, we're just here for a conference, we will totally buy your flamingo. And we thought we're gonna be so cool that we put it into the 2 boys, we have 4 women, and 2 boys are sharing a room here, and we put the flamingo in their room to surprise them when they arrived. We're so lovely and kind, okay? And over here on the left, this is 4 very strong and smart local men who we all struggled to figure out how to put this into a taxi. It was awesome, and they will never forget us. But guys, what did you think about the flamingo in your room? They're working, sorry. Did you like it, or were you terrified? You loved it. That's okay. That's not what I heard the first time. In fact, I have a video that proves it, okay? So, next slide here. The man in the taxi, the people in the hotel lobby, the people on the beach watching us walk around in boots and sweaters because we didn't pack right for Dubai, walking around with the flamingo, they're never going to forget us. The taxi driver said, I'll never forget you. I'm going to tell my wife at dinner about you. The man at the shop said, you guys are so weird. In fact, we invited him to the conference, but he's a little busy right now. The hotel lobby just looked at us like, who did we let in? This flamingo is weird. This brought us laughs, this had fun. But you know what? We disrupted everybody's life. They will never forget us. In fact, the shopkeeper of the flamingo who sold it to us, he messaged us this morning and said he told 10 people about our company. One of those people is an owner of a company I've been trying to get in contact with a long time, actually. Okay? Who knows who you're going to reach through people? Okay, this isn't a marketing thing. We could be talking in marketing about that, but we're talking about education. So what? So what I'm trying to say is, how are you going to disrupt your industry? Use this as a visual representation. How are you going to put a flamingo in your business model? How are you going to shout out and say, look at us and look what I'm doing and listen to what I'm saying, not that robot, not that company? I'd like for you guys to take a second and on that piece of paper, write down something. How are you a flamingo? How are you disrupting the industry? Go ahead and take a second to do that while my face opens up my iPad. Katie, thank you for putting the flamingo in the boys' room. It was such a good job, by the way. Write this down. How are you? What is your flamingo? How are you being loud and proud out there? Earlier, I walked by in the conference, and I felt pretty good in my hat and my boots. I felt pretty confident walking by. And I apologized because I wrote that, there you are, right there. I was walking by, and this lovely woman in this beautiful sari said, I want to talk to you. And what did you say to me?
Be yourself and do not care about the rest. When she walked in, I was only thinking about that. Should I be wearing a sari in a conference? But to be very frank, when I saw her, I felt it's okay. It's okay to be yourself, and rest everything will be taken care of. So my flamingo, as she said, to disrupt everybody is just smile, dream, and achieve.
Thank you. And your name, because I didn't write it down.
This is Dr. Vinaya, and thank you.
You have been a blessing to meet today at this conference. So everybody, you all have your flamingos, okay? Whether it's an outfit, whether it's your voice, whether it's your muscles and your broad shoulders, whether it's your marketing design capabilities, whether it's your business model, whether it's your customer service team, whether it's your curriculum, whether it's your students' performance in their CV. You all have one. So would anybody be bold to share what they're very aware and proud of their flamingo to be? Don't make me call on you. I will. Yes, sir. I'm in heels. I'm coming. Yes, what is your flamingo?
Okay, after 45 years in the system in Australia, co-founder of a project in Barcelona where we've ignored the government's rules on everything, and we've finally got accredited through the government.
Congratulations. I don't know if you can say that in Dubai, but congratulations. Good job. Katie, could you go to the next slide, please? Disruption is unique. That's it. I mean, it's quite simple. When was somebody disrupted and it was normal? A rude person disrupts you because it takes your surprise. A kind person disrupts you because they were too nice. You're like, whoa, what just happened there? What do they want from me? Disruption is unique. Me, my branding. I'm a brand. My name is Stacey. I want you guys to know my name. I want you all to follow my LinkedIn. Let's connect. I love coffee. Let's have coffee. Okay? But my brand is to be a little weird and loud because my company is very bold, and that's that brand. I have value to the way I talk, the way I dress, how transparent and free-flowing I am, because that's the value of my brand. That's the value. That is my flamingo. So I need to rock that. Our brand at EduPassport is modern, is cheeky. Why? Because the rest of education is a little formal, in my opinion. It's a little way too buttoned up for my style, okay? So we said, how are we gonna be different? What's our flamingo? Well, we're just not gonna be that way. We're gonna use casual language. We're gonna use these kinds of things. In fact, we're gonna have a platform that does things that are extremely different. Every website out there in education is like, your Thailand jobs are here. Your curriculum for this country is here. The database for all the schools in this country is here. We said, that's ridiculous. That's a lot of Googling and migrating. And guess what? Most of the URLs are not even up to date to Google's standards of being, what's the word? Yes, SEO optimized, reactive. They're not even up to date. They were coded back in the HTML code time, okay? This industry is so old that people working in the industry have said to my face, why should I do anything? It works for me. I earn money. That's how complicit we've become. That's how comfortable we've become in all of this. So at EduPassport, we do have, and this isn't a sales pitch or whatever, this is simply us just saying this is our flamingo and how we've been doing it. We have incorporated concepts across the industry. We said, you know what, you want something in education, great, come to us. We have a CRM, we have an ERP just for businesses. We have free options for businesses, vendors, and educators alike, all around the world. You want it, you want to access it, you want to host it, you want to do an event, you want an edu deal, you want an edu event, you want edu anything, come to us. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm not the smartest person in the room often, but y'all are, and I'm surrounded by them right now. If you want something in education, come to us and tell us what you want. We will build something around you. We will feature you. We have a podcast where we're showcasing brilliant minds around the world. This is not about us. We're the LinkedIn, but for the industry. We're the Better Business Bureau, but for the industry. This is our flamingo. We accept everybody. We are a blue ocean business model, meaning this model does not exist around the world. And we're creating our own waves. It's exhausting. So please join us by our side, okay? We are standing out by having our service. Our flamingo is our product, is our model, is our service, is everything. And you know what? Someone called Y.S. Oberall, he spoke earlier. Yes, hi, yes, is he here? No, he's not here. Okay, this gentleman spoke earlier and he said, the lack of willingness to adopt to tech. He said that. Well, guess what, y'all? We changed it. Yes, y'all, I do say y'all all the time, I'm sorry. We changed it. People around the world in lower economies, higher economies, they're loving this because we are the one-stop shop. You don't have a high economy, high income, your budget's a little different than others? Great, come, we have solutions for you. You want to connect with people in this country to learn this? In the UAE, teacher who wanted to learn about the experience of the influencer, social media influencing coming in? Great, go to the platform, connect. This is the one place in the world, and this is our flamingo, and that's why we're different. Next page, Katie. Thank you. You want it, we got it. We're not telling you this is the business model. Get with the program. We're saying, tell us. Let's listen. I want to listen to you. How can we help you? That's our flamingo as well. What other business says, tell me what you want, I got it? Okay, some say that, but Starbucks, they make my coffee like that. But we truly do it, and that's our flamingo, and that works for us, okay? Katie, next page. Thank you. Okay, disruption is credible, okay? We can talk about shouting louds, big pink flamingos. We can talk about this all the time. That's not going to be business. That's not going to be how you make money and provide for your family and provide for your team. It's also about credibility. But by us having these flamingos, by us being able to get the attention of the world successfully, thank goodness, we now have credibility. We now have users all over the world. In just February alone, we had this many users, this many edu jobs, this many edu events posted, and this many deals. We have a program called Edu Deals that allow vendors in every part of the world to say, hey, I want to support education. I want that to be a part of my corporate social responsibility, CSR. And by doing so, they're going to be supporting education, and they give discounts to people who work in education and serve in education all around the world. We have coffee shops that will give you 10% off. We have software. We have ERP systems. We have XYZ. We have consultants. We have mental health coaches. We have NLP trainers. We have banner designers. We have clothing brands. Apple might join us soon. Hey, Apple, say yes. They all want to support education and support you, and you're not alone in this fight. We are next to you, and we are bringing your army with you, okay? We also are providing credibility by giving insights to data and performance on our platform. Should a business be using our platform, we want to show them numbers, not just say, hey, you're doing great, give us your money. Show your customers the insight. Be transparent with them. That brings credibility. Me up here on this stage crying about my time in China allowed you to feel connected to me. That's transparency, and that's credibility as well. If it is boring and old, maybe you need to reflect and think, what is boring and old? But if it bores you, if it doesn't excite you, if it's not exciting your customers or your investors or your target market, well, see it as an opportunity. Get creative, okay? Katie? Be bold, be authentic, be transparent. Please don't go around bringing flamingos to places. That may not bring you luck. Not everybody needs to do that. That works for us. Katie? This is me yesterday, rocking the flamingo. But what we want to challenge you to do is to find your flamingo. Number one, once you know it, stop by our booth. Let's record you, let's put you on social media, let's tag you, let's tell the world how great you are and who you are. Everybody stop by and do that. In fact, everybody stop by and say, I love EduPassport, and we'll give you free advertisement. Do it. Go do it, okay? Team, know that, okay? Next is going to be, what if you don't know your flamingo? What if you're not that creative person? That's okay. We have a lot of creativity to spare. Why don't you stop by the booth? Why don't you talk to us? And why don't you allow us and our brains, and even if we don't know, allow our network and our connections to support you, okay? This is an open relationship, conversation, and we are here to make some differences. That is our flamingo. I really am excited to learn about yours, okay? Thank you so much. Be disruptive. Make people remember your name, your sorry, your outfits, whatever, and be disruptive. Please do connect with us here at the booth, and we are very looking forward to this journey with you all together. And do tell everybody, we're global. Thank you.